Welcome, adventurers, to a world of wonder and whimsy, of fantasy and the fantastic, of Dungeons and Dragons. Please clap. I love it. Previously on Radventure, your party found themselves in the great Gnomen Empire, a joyful hot fudge sundae of a place, topped with a cherry of mystery. After discovering the cause of the midnight fireworks that terrified corgis, you found the Gnomenomicon, stolen by a syrup titan. After returning the Gnomenomicon to the gnomes, all of whom had unique and immaculate accents, they all joined hands and formed a rainbow bridge for you to safely cross, and all was well. At least it seemed that way until Yodik snuck back, stole the Gnomenomicon, and just ruined all of my plans.
Yeah.
As you continued forth, spending weeks in the forest, the winds begin to pick up, and you found yourselves caught in a storm. Lightning strikes 30 feet from the van, and winds rage around you. Adventurers, what would you like to do?
Yotik jolts awake. Ah! Magnolia, what did you hit?
Nothing. I think it's the weather, if that's what we're calling it in this world.
That's what I've always called it when things fall from the sky, weather.
It's raining. We could pull off to the side, get a little cozy, make a cup of hot chocolate, snuggle under blankets, and maybe not.
Another lightning strikes about 10 feet in front of you.
I'm gonna brake super hard.
As you do, the van lurches to a stop. You're, hey, bud. This weather's not too good. This is the van speaking. I'm not digging this. All right. I'm out. And the voice fades from your head.
So the van just gave up. He just told me in my head, yes, I could talk to my van now.
I see no problem with this.
Yes, that seems normal.
Yeah, that's normal.
We're gonna take 30. We're gonna see how the van is feeling, and then maybe we'll carry on.
Are we gonna be safe here?
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe we should look for, someplace sheltered from the lightning?
Yes, we should get off the road, probably.
Are there any, signs or something for a town?
All of you make perception checks.
Oh, yeah.
As you are deep in the Yukon forest, a wild place that does not have many, safe harbor areas for you.
Oh, that's a 7 for me.
Oh, that's a 7 for me also.
Not great.
I got a 16.
I got an 18.
All right. Yep, once again, Magnolia and Gert taking up the reins. You're looking around. You still have control of your van. It just is kind of slogging along. The rain is starting to pile up and it's muddy, so it's sort of it's oh man. Every now and then you just hear a little not fun. But as you both look out the window, you see something off in the distance, and then lightning strikes again, illuminating an old, decrepit house on a nearby hill. Just from the lightning strike, you see a brief glimpse of it. It looks abandoned, but there is a large attached barn, and the gate is swinging open.
The gate is open to that barn. That's essentially an invitation. We should shelter there.
Yeah, seems safe.
Okay, let's do it.
I love an abandoned barn.
Hey, Van.
Yeah.
Hey, Van, do you think you can make it a couple more feet into that barn?
Yeah.
It'll be nice and warm in there.
Yeah, bud, I got you. And just kind of...
Okay.
turns. You're still able to control it, and it just, you see like it gives you like a little power steering too. I read up on car terms.
I'm so proud of you.
You make your way up to this single story, but there's like this weird peaked roof, and you see there's like sharp, jagged edges and like a fallen gate that looks sort of like old iron. This looks like you get a sort of like creepy vibe from this place, but you're able to safely pull into the barn.
What a charming place we've found. It's very whimsical, don't you think? Yotik is looking around, admiring all of the decor, the twisted metal.
I'm a little spooked, but I'm not more spooked by this than the lightning, so this will work.
Yeah.
For
yeah,
sure.
Same.
I'm already outside with a towel. I'm assuming I have a towel or something. I'm outside with something trying to just like, I'm so sorry, man. You did such a great job. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Roll a d20 for a towel check. The rest of you are able to like work together to close the barn doors and like put this like big heavy like wooden piece over it to protect from the elements, and you seem to be safe here.
That's a 15 for a towel check.
Yes, you do have a towel, and it's not like a purring sound, but it's like, yeah, that's good. Thanks.
Vans can purr. Oh my.
Ooh, I don't like that. Maybe no purring.
I swear this is a strictly platonic thing, but I do enjoy that very much. Thank you.
Yotik is going to look around the inside of the barn, see if there's anything interesting, if there's any dead animals around, maybe.
Everyone who'd like to make investigation
would.
checks.
Sure, I'll join you.
I will.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be an That's gonna be an unnatural
Nice.
20.
And also an unnatural 20.
14.
I got a 16.
Nice. All right. All of you are able to determine that this was once a functional barn. There's stalls for 2 horses here, and looks like it was fairly clean. It wasn't used very much. There's some basic like, chains and other like equipment around, like some like hay bale grabber things. I did not look up terms for that. Or there's like some old like hay bales that are like sort of like rotted and decayed. It looks like there hasn't been a lot of activity here, at least not recently. As you're all looking around, you hear a door on the side opens that leads into the house.
Did one of you open that door?
I think that door opened by itself.
Ooh, how wonderful.
I've never met a ghost, but today's the day.
Yotik runs over toward the door, eager to meet the ghost.
All right. You walk inside. Is everyone else following?
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow, but like hide behind Yotik.
Inside, this appears to be a 1-story home that looks like it's been lived in, but not for many, many years. As you step into the room attached, it's a small kitchen, and you can see that there are like cabinet doors hanging off their hinges, kind of rusted. There are dirty dishes piled high in the sink. You can see over that sort of like an open like floor plan, mostly like there's a little like thing in the like a pillar in the center of the room that sort of obscures some of the vision, but you can see there's like a dining area, there's a living room, there's like a door to a bathroom off somewhere. What would you all like to do?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I mean, I'm going to physically move my body to the room that is the bathroom. I'm not going pee.
Awesome. Are the others checking out other rooms?
Sure.
I'll open up kitchen drawers and see if there's any silverware or things.
I'm gonna stay hidden behind Yotik, just like clinging to like the back of his satchel, using him as a shield.
Yotik is fine with this.
I'm gonna look to see if there's any living room with any entertainment or CDs or anything that I can pillage.
So as you all sort of like spread out a little bit throughout this house, Yodik, you're in the bathroom. You see that there's tiles. It's gross. Like the mirror is like a little cracked and old. You see that as you enter and like light a lamp or whatever you do, some cockroaches and other bugs like scuttle away. Whirl. That's your name.
That is my name.
Well, you also see this as well, and you see like there's like this large shower curtain that's sort of blocking a lot of your view into the rest of the bathroom. Magnolia, in the kitchen, you see that noticeably there are these like dishes piled high in the sink. You open some of the cabinets and a large bat flies into your face and then flies off. Give me a rabies check.
I was about to say, do I need to make a rabies check?
Looking through some of the drawers, you do find like some old silverware. It doesn't look like it's high quality. It looks like, do they make silverware out of iron? I guess they made it out of silver. I don't know. You see like like mismatched, like there's like chipped bowls and plates and things like that. Gert, in the living room, could you give me an investigation check?
Sure. Unnatural 20.
You see that there are thick layers of dust covering like a bookcase, and there are cushions of the couch astray, and you do see that there is a large collection of books in a bookshelf that they seem like some are falling apart, but most are still together. Around that time, Yodik and Whirl, you hear this sort of like soft breath. Whirl, you hear it coming from behind the shower curtain.
Yodik, I think this place is haunted and I don't like it.
Yes, I think this place is haunted as well. I love it.
Well, then you can open the shower curtain, because I'm not going near that.
All right, yes. Well, stand behind me, I suppose. I'll turn and I'll put my claw up and grab the shower curtain and then hesitate. Hello, we're visitors to your home. Do you mind if I open the shower curtain? I would hate to disturb you if you're perhaps nude.
No other response, but the breathing gets a little louder.
I usually interpret labored breathing as consent. Here we go. I open the shower curtain.
You see cockroaches scuttle away, but there's nothing there. And you look back toward the mirror and you see written on this sort of like blood, clean the mirror.
Is it written mirrored or is it written normal?
It's written normal, but it looks a little like there was maybe an attempt to write it the other way first, and then
kinda smudged out.
given up. Yeah. At that same time, in the kitchen, Magnolia, as this sort of cabinet, as you see they start like flapping, open and closed. You left a mess. Do your dishes. They start like opening and closing rapidly. The whole room starts shaking.
Is there any soap? Do you have soap?
It's next to the sink.
Okay. Do the faucets work?
You turn it on, and at first, like this, like blood, like red substance comes out, and then after like a few seconds, it turns to normal water.
Is the water warm?
No, it's cold. This is a fantasy setting. They don't have hot water yet.
Okay. I'm just so spooked. I'm just gonna start doing the dishes. Do you have a sponge? I don't think washing these with my
The
hands
sponge is
any
under
good.
the sink.
Okay, thank you.
And at that time, Gert, in the living room, you see that the wallpaper has like started like falling down, like ripping down, like, and you hear, dust the sofa, alphabetize the books.
I'll
You see
start
that there are-
alphabetizing the books because that really
Awesome.
freaks me out. But I also can't read, so I'm like, you know, like trying
Just
my best.
randomly moving the books.
Just like moving them around, trying to appease the ghost.
I keep forgetting you can't read.
Me too, apparently.
You just start pulling on things, and there is at the time you hear this like large chain start to rattle, and you hear they're sort of like against the walls, and you hear this like, yes, clean the house, all of you, clean, now and forever clean. And you see like lights like that from oil lamps start like coming on and flickering, and you see like things just start like flying all around the house, like making even more of a mess.
I'm gonna check under the sink for Windex. Oh, I'm sorry, for generic fantasy glass cleaner.
Thank you. You do find generic fantasy generic fantasy glass cleaner. GFGC. A good old bottle of GFGC right under there.
Nice. Before I start cleaning, is there any baby powder, like talcum powder, under the sink as well?
Roll a d20.
That's a 10.
Yeah, they're actually, 10's what you need. There's just like a little bit of like baby powder and stuff.
Excellent. Just what I needed. I'm going to put a little bit of that. I guess I don't really have palms. I'm going to put some of that onto the countertop and then take out a little bag and sprinkle some powdered silver into it and then like arrange it into a nice little line and snort that and cast See Invisibility.
I'm just standing there watching like, oh, okay, yeah, that's not what, how do you snort it? You don't have a nose.
I totally have a nose. Moths have noses.
As you cast See Invisibility, you see this translucent humanoid figure that looks almost like a cartoon figure. Like they aren't really, like there aren't distinctive, they don't have distinctive features. They are running from every room to like, and just running around and like throwing shit around and moving stuff. And you see like goes over to Gert like, yes, alphabetize, and like running over to Magnolia and like, put your back into it. You need to soak the dishes if there are stains on them. Running over to you, and just like falling like, yes, clean the mirror. You don't need baby powder for that.
I'm gonna spritz him with the GFGC.
He like looks at you and makes full on eye contact.
Hello.
Shit. At that time you hear like a door kind of open, like the front door close. Harold, I'm back. Yeah, just another day at work. What's going... Harold. And you see another translucent ghost figure at the door with this sort of like translucent like grocery bag. He sets it on the table. And the rest of you can all hear this. You don't see anything right now. Harold, are you trying to scare people into cleaning the house again? No.
I'm like, he totally is.
You see, just like shakes his head, and that figure like snaps, and now all of you can see these two translucent figures. Just like he's like right in the middle of like holding like a soapy sponge in front of your like face, Magnolia, and just like twirling it around in like a creepy way. And you see like he's like perched on the counter in like a weird, awkward position. Oh.
I'm gonna grab the sponge from his hands and be like, if you needed help, you could have said please. And I'm just gonna continue to scrub the dishes.
I'm gonna hide behind Yodik again in panic at seeing ghosts.
Harold, what have I said? Just stop trying to scare people into cleaning the house. I'm sorry, everyone. He's been trying to get people to clean this place for years. The other guy pops out. He kind of like this like shoulder slump. It's like, come on, Lars, like, what if this is our unfinished business? Like, you know? Come on. And don't spoil your appetite. You see the other guy has reached into his grocery bag and he's pulled out a cereal box and just started to like eat translucent cereal from the thing.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Constructor Yotik. It's nice to meet both of you. Lars, and what was your name?
Harold.
Harold. It's a pleasure to meet both of you. Is this your unfinished business? Why is your house so dirty if you're capable of cleaning it?
Well, we're not actually able to move things. We can just sort of like manipulate things a little bit, but we can't clean things.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we can't move on to the next life until we finish our unfinished business.
Right.
So we just have to clean the house, and then we can move on with our lives.
I see. Where are your bodies?
They both look at each other and shrug. I wouldn't count on our unfinished business being there are dirty dishes in the sink. It just feels a little, too easy.
Did perhaps someone murder you, and that's your unfinished business? You need to murder them back?
It goes over. You see that he's like started to put like some of these ghost dishes away, like not even opening the cabinets, just like putting things in through. You see he gets out a ghost bowl, which is just a regular bowl, but it's translucent, and pours ghost cereal into it, gets some ghost milk from the ghost fridge.
Oh god, ghost milk.
Wait, I have a question.
This is my friend Magnolia.
Hi.
Where is this ghost grocery store, and may I please come?
Sure. In order to like get there, you have to be dead. So.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's cool to see. It's like a regular grocery store, but ghost.
I pat Magnolia on the shoulder. Don't worry, one day.
Thanks, Yotik. But I mean, it's nice that the ghosts have those accommodations.
Isn't it?
It's a little reassuring.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep cleaning the dishes.
God. Whirl and Gert, what are you two doing right now?
I'm holding a book in either hand and just like staring blankly at them, and I'm like want to help, but I don't know how to.
I'm gonna go just kind of like finally creep out from behind Yotik's wings and go see how Gert's doing. Do you need some help?
Yeah. If they're unfinished businesses, these books, I'm making it worse.
Oh, is it just alphabetizing it?
Yeah. I think I have
sure,
it.
I can help you.
Okay, thank you.
I'll kind of like show Gert like this one's the A, and so this like trying to teach as I go.
I pick up an N and I put it with the rest of the A's.
Could both of you roll d20s for me?
Sure.
7.
2.
Awesome. So you're organizing the books. You see a bunch of titles like The Very Hungry Purple Worm, Green Hags and Ham, One Lich, Two Lich, The Tabaxi and the Hat, Of Mimics and Men, Divine Sense and Sensibility, The Grapes of Wraith, To Kill a Manticore, For Whom the Bridge Troll, 50 Shades of Gnome, One Flew Over the Kenku's Nest, The Giving Treant, and of course the complete works of Nancy Druid.
50 Shades of Gnome.
That just Connor, you've outdone yourself.
As you sort of like goes, like the other ghosts are sort of congregating in the living room at this point. It just like points to a side table. It's like, yeah, I don't really know what we were doing before all this. Our memories, basically the only thing I know is that Harold, Lars, like that's sort of it. But if you look at that receipt, you look on, like there's like the end table, you can see a receipt for something that was paid a few thousand gold for. I don't know like what it was, but we paid about a few thousand gold for something. If you help us fix our unfinished business, you can have it.
We can have it? Oh, yes. I like having things, and I also like solving mysteries. Is this where you died? Is this your home, or is this someone else's home?
Well, the only thing I know for sure is that we didn't die in this room.
How do you know that for sure?
Because it's the living room.
Wow. I should have seen that coming. Yotik just faceballs.
And everyone leaves, and that's the end.
Oh.
He slaps you on the back and says, "That's the spirit."
Oh, God. Yotik Misty steps straight to hell.
Whirl and Gert, as you are are you finishing alphabetizing the books?
Yeah.
You get to the section that there's a whole bunch of the guides of for Big Dumb Idiots series. So you see like there's Big Dumb Idiot's Guide to Massage Therapy, Big Dumb Idiot's Guide to Beheading, Dumb Idiot's Guide to Underwater Basket Weaving, all the hits, the essentials. And you see one that says Big Dumb Idiot's Guide to secret passages.
Ooh. I'll read the title out loud to Gert so
you.
that she knows what it is.
I'm using a book as a fan right now to like fan my hair like Beyonce. Who's a person I'm sure exists in this world.
Does now.
Fantasy Beyonce.
So, yeah.
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
The Fae spirit.
Lars, Harold, do you guys know if this house has, like, secret passages or anything like that?
Both look at each other, look at you, shrug. I know that, basically the only thing I know is that I'm making burritos for dinner tonight.
You enjoy those. I'm gonna just start kind of flipping through the book, seeing if there's anything I can glean that might point me in a direction to look.
As you pull out the book, you hear like a click, and it doesn't come all the way out. It just shh. The entire bookcase slides away, revealing a passage down into the dark.
That is the least well-hidden secret passage that I've ever seen.
Yeah, wow. Should we go down it?
By this time, I've picked up the receipt and I'm poring over it in detail, looking at every little minutia, and I have not noticed the door open. What could it mean? What is this?
I mean, I guess, Gert, we may as well go down it. There's nothing better to do while we're waiting out the storm.
Okay, after you.
Oh, I have to go first?
What? Yeah, if you want to go first, that's great.
No, I don't. What if there's more ghosts down there?
Hey, we're nice.
You're nice. It's just you're a little, like, spooky, and I've never met ghosts before. Ghosts kind of scare me. You're both very nice. I hope your burritos are really good.
One of them has disappeared. He appears behind you with like this big chain. I'm just kidding.
I jump like 5 feet and like tumble down a few stairs.
Harold and Lars, do you want to come with us? That might, if there's other ghosts, they'll know that, we're friendly, if you're there with us.
Sure, maybe we'll spark something for us.
I'm waiting for the pun. Is there a pun coming? Spark something? Divine spark?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
Might want to limber up first. It's important to exercise
There it is.
regularly.
Right. I turn my back and walk down the stairs.
Dumb. Whirl, you pick yourself up at the bottom of the stairs, and you find yourself in a dark, circular stone room. And ahead, you see a metal door. On either side, you see 3 images. So going from left to right, you see a bat, a cat, a devil. Then there is the door. Then what appears to be like fire, maybe in the shape of like a fire elemental. Then a ghost in a similar shape of Harold and Lars. And then a headstone.
Bat, cat, devil, fire.
Ghost headstone?
Ghost headstone?
And it appears that all of these are painted in blood.
Ooh, what a nice touch.
What could it mean? Yotik reaches out a claw and scratches a little bit of the blood and smells it with his nose that he totally has.
Make a perception check.
Come on, big money. That's not very
Do
big.
moths like smell through their like antennas?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
He just rubs it all over.
I totally made that up in my head, but it sounds right.
No, I think you're right, yeah. Because ants do that too. Anyway, Yotik rubs his antennae on the blood markings. And for perception, that's going to be a 14.
14. Yeah, it smells like blood. It doesn't smell like it's fresh. It seems more like it feels almost like wet, but it's not. So whatever it is, it's in like some sort of stasis effect on it, where it's like not drying up. You know that blood would be this old would be dried by now.
Right. Yes.
Weird.
I'm gonna sit down on the floor and start chanting and ritual cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
That's going to take me 10 minutes.
Perfect. In the meantime...
Is there any, can I look around to see if there's any, like, writing anywhere? Any kind of, like, riddles or anything like that?
Make an investigation check.
Sure.
Is the headstone also like a blood painting, or is it like a literal headstone?
It's everything is a blood painting. So they are
Delightful.
Yeah, it is.
Soft 20 for investigation.
Yeah, you look around the room, you check the door. There is like a handle, but there's no key on it. You pull on it, you're pretty sure that there's no traps or anything on it. You don't see any riddle, you don't see anything else.
Can Harold and Lars go through the door with their transparent ghost bodies?
They look at each other and they both get a head running start, and they just run into it and just bonk right off and both fall. And they have like this sort of like ghost physics applied to them where they when they fall back, they tumble a little more and they come like a little weightless.
Well, that, didn't solve anything, but it was adorable to watch.
Thank you. I'm very cute, Lars says. Yeah, I don't know what's this? Looks like there's some sort of puzzle here. But why is this in our house?
You guys don't know anything about bats or cats or devils or fire?
I mean, I know what those things are.
There was a bat upstairs. Perhaps the rest of these things are in the house and we need to bring them down here?
Maybe. Do you guys own a cat?
No. There's no cat in the house that we know of.
But you know the bat, right?
Oh, Greg?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just comes in and out. There's like a little hole in the wall. He's a nice guy. He's a bat, so we don't talk that much, but he's really into flies, fruit. He can't eat ghost food, but otherwise we would give stuff to him. And you see it just like going on and on. You see like they sort of like drone on about Greg the bat. Greg.
Character that definitely existed half an hour ago, Greg.
Yep.
I mean, I guess in that vein, I guess I'll take out a torch and use Druidcraft to light a torch and wave it in front of the blood painting of a torch and see if anything, or of a fire, and see if anything happens.
Nothing seems to happen. You get it right up in there. There's no reaction.
So there's nothing else in the room but these blood paintings.
Correct. And each one is about the size of the door.
Oh, so they're big blood paintings.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Big blood.
Is there anything are there books about bats and cats and devils or blood paintings or something?
Yeah, should we go through those titles again?
Go ahead and make investigation checks, whoever would like to. Gert, yours is at disadvantage because you can't read.
Yeah, I'll look at the pictures on the front.
Perfect. Okay, that is just normal.
That's a 5. That's a 5.
Mine's also, or actually no, mine's a 11.
Okay. You don't see much about these, but you do see that they are all, going from top to bottom, you do find them sort of in order because you've alphabetized these things. But you don't see a book on bats or cats. You do see there's some devil-ish book. God, devil pun. What do I have? Come on, where's my list?
Deviled eggs?
The devil wears full plate.
There we go.
Deviled eggs and ham.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, you don't find much.
When do I finish casting Detect Magic? Has it been 10 minutes?
At this point, it's been 10 minutes. When you finish casting Detect Magic, you get that there is a abjuration spell on the door. So it won't open until something happens to it.
Uh-huh. Would I know if an abjuration spell that is holding a door, that's different than a lock on the door? So a spell that unlocks a lock wouldn't work on an abjuration spell, right?
Correct.
Right. And I don't have Dispel Magic. Mysterious.
Do you guys think it matters that, the order that the paintings are in is, alphabetized?
I don't know how you can alphabetize pictures.
No, because, like, a bat, cat, devil,
Oh,
fire,
that,
ghost,
yeah.
headstone. But I don't know what that means.
What do you think this space
A, B,
means?
C, D, E, F.
B, C, D, E, G, H.
E.
O, F, G, H.
If it were, yeah, that's true. It would be missing an E, wouldn't it?
Is there something with an E we could blood paint onto
Yeah,
here?
an E.
Do any of you have any blood that I could use? Do I have any blood in my
I
inventory?
don't volunteer.
I don't know. Do you
I'm-
have any blood in your inventory?
Man, normally I would keep all kinds of blood in my inventory, but Yotik is all about bones, not blood. I don't think I have any blood in my inventory. Can I hate to impose, but could I borrow some blood from one of you?
Are we Eves? I'm genuinely asking that question. This isn't.
Are you Ease?
We would need to think of something that starts with E.
Elf?
None of us are elves.
Well, I would think it would be something we need to paint, right? Something like we need to paint.
I don't think that we need to use elf blood. I think we just need to put something that starts with E, like an enigma.
Oh.
What about like an egg?
No, we need blood, not eggs.
No, I mean paint an egg.
Sure, we could paint an egg. What if it was an elf egg? Elves lay eggs, right?
Nope.
Pretty sure they do.
Everyone make history checks.
17.
That's a not natural 20.
15.
That's an 18.
All of you are reasonably certain that elves do not lay eggs.
I'm gonna, at this time, just like walk back to my van and grab like a red marker and some construction paper and draw an egg and just hang it on the wall.
Okay. You go and you put this on the wall. Gets like some little scotch tape. It stays there. Nothing happens.
Maybe it does have to be blood.
So we might need to use blood.
Yotik pulls out his little jagged dagger. I would do it myself, but he like stabs his hand and it just clink, clink, clink against the chitin. The blood is very hard to get out. I'm not even sure I have blood.
I think you have like bug blood, like bug juice.
Yes, some kind of muck, some mucus.
Yodik, make a deception check. Because you do indeed have blood.
That's gonna be a 17.
17? Yeah, it seems it's pretty convincing.
Yeah, I'm convinced. I just rolled a 2 for insight, so I'm convinced.
If anyone wants to insight check, they can.
A 3. Yeah, I'm convinced too.
Nice. Everybody believes Yotik doesn't have blood. All right, who wants to volunteer?
We could go grab Greg. I don't know what he's up to, but
You see Harold and Lars both gasp.
Actually, I guess if you're gonna do that, then I can like make myself have extra blood, sort of.
I'm sorry, what?
If I like turn into an animal and you stab me, then like blood will come out, but if too much comes out, I'll just turn back to me, so it's fine. And I'll wild shape into a giant rat.
All right.
This is much easier. I wasn't really looking forward to stabbing one of my friends, but I would be very happy to stab this rat. And I stab the rat.
It's a giant blue rat, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just thinking of Princess Bride.
Rodents of unusual size.
Whirl of unusual sizes. Okay, if you're not resisting, then Yodik, you hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Max damage. That's going to be 7 damage to the blue rat.
I am no longer a blue rat. I had exactly 7 hit points.
Oh, shit. Did I get enough blood?
Actually, if you die, then the everything just, we'll say you have a handful of blood.
I'm like holding my hand under the knife. Ugh.
Yeah, I like it still hurts.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
I am once again not a rat.
But the blood is fading fast. You have enough to paint something if you'd like to.
I start with the big pointy ears, and then I just draw a big like circle in the middle with a frowny face. Elf.
Make a performance check.
That's going to be a 14.
14. After some time, your artistic merit comes to be, and all of you, squinting. This is it seems almost like a racist caricature of an elf, but it is an elf you can identify. And as you finish the last final touch of the frowny face, the door, you hear this unlocking sound, clunk, and the blood fades into the door. Whirl, you feel blood returning to you.
That feels
since
gross.
you don't have enough space for it, you kind of just vomit blood. As though the door was enchanted to give you your health back.
Does anyone have any water? That tasted really not good.
I spray some generic fantasy glass cleaner on you.
It tastes worse. It tastes worse.
I lift up the corner of your shirt and wipe the blood away from your mouth and spritz this fantasy Windex on you.
As you open the door, you hear the creak, and that's where we'll pick up next time.
What? Oh my god, what a cliffhanger.
I never actually thought through how blood works when you wild shape and then turn back, and now
Me
I have.
neither.
You had too much
I sure
blood.
didn't.
Neither have I.
Oops.